super happy. I actually wasn't here when the wash was done, so this is my first time to see an NSX in Shogun. It's swirl mark city up here. Super, super swirly.
Hi guys, welcome back to Shogun. So I think you guys saw the videos or like cinematic scene of the NSX today. And me and Jake are really happy to have the NSX in the shop, and also it's really nostalgic because I think my yellow NSX video was just released not long ago, and we're already having an NSX in the shop in for the coating and also detailing, of course. Really happy because this is actually the first NSX that we have in Shogun for coating. We had one for
wash, right?
Car wash, but this is the actual one that we can get our hands on, and then we are going to grind it with the sponge, with the machines for the polish and color correction. This is actually a 1993 NA1, and also it's actually Jake's favorite car, so I'll let Jake talk more about this car.
Yeah, so super happy. I actually wasn't here when the wash was done, so this is my first time to see an NSX in Shogun. And yeah, 1993 model. It's kind of like the holy grail of 90s cars. And for me, after having driven with Honda for a little bit in Super GT, I always wanted to have an NA1 myself. 1994, but 1993, it's super close.
Why would you want one in 1994 though?
Because I'm born in 94.
Yeah.
It's like extra special, I feel. So yeah, it's very cool. Like this car I've only driven once before outside of Shogun. So being hands-on, seeing everything up close, it's kind of like a bit of a dream come true for me. And I know you've had the experience before with your own one. But yeah, can't wait to show you guys the car. And fortunately, the owner's given us a bit of a treat. We're able to take the car for a little drive. So once everything's nice and shiny, we'll actually take you guys along with us for a little trip and get to enjoy this car in its mint condition. So I was actually fortunate enough to drive an NSX only one time before with a good friend of ours, Omoren, who you guys may have seen before, famous for the Japanese car rental. So also an automatic, same as this one in silver. But yeah, looking forward to driving this one too and kind of comparing the difference. This one's super fresh, so will be very nice. So we're just finishing off for the wash right now. With the hose, we've just done all the cleaning, and now the final step before we can start to polish, of course, is the clay bar. So we remove all the contaminants from the top surface. So we go through the whole body with our clay bar and then pull off all the metals and oils that have been sort of baked into the clear coat. So that'll be the next step, and then we can start on the polish, which is kind of the heavy lifting part, but we've got to prep it first. So yeah, let's cut to some of that now.
So check out the sticker. Looks brand new. Aside from this one, of course, but yeah. So it says unleaded gasoline, but the sticker looks brand new. I don't know what about this sticker, but yeah. On the 1993 NSX, still having this kind of sticker like this new, it's pretty amazing.
Just saying, this sticker must be pretty damn old too, because it's Mobil new F1, which is like back in the day when Mobil had more of an association to F1 and racing. Would make sense to have this sticker. And actually, oh, I know what that character is. Is it?
The dog.
Oh. Is this the guy from Wacky Races? There's like have you ever seen Wacky Races? There's like a 90s cartoon that has like, the villain has a dog. It looks like this, that drives with him.
We'll find it on Google, I guess.
I'll show you a picture so you guys think it, don't think I'm crazy, but this is the dog, I think. And yeah, surprisingly, all the details are so fresh, in this car.
Fresh, yeah.
So to confirm my hypothesis, I went and searched up this guy, Muttley, It looks bang on, like it must be him. I don't know if you guys remember seeing these guys. These are like the villain pair from a franchise called Wacky Races. Yeah, this is it. Here he is. This is the squad right here. Strange that they paired that with Mobile 1, because you wouldn't really want to pair up with the villain, but they did it. Okay guys, so the cleaning and decontamination has finished now for the NSX, so time to do an inspection. So the way we do that is we just walk around the car with this light and we kind of inspect every panel one by one. I've done a quick look and I'll just point out a few things to you guys. So you can see on the roof here, it's swirl mark city up here. Super swirly. I mean, this is the thing with black cars, it really stands out, the swirl marks versus the rest of the body, which if you look close you can see a little bit, but nowhere near as obvious. I think we have a bit of headlight damage here, you can see on the front, just in this part. So we will try and sort that out with some polish. A few spots like that, but overall really nice condition on this car. So the next step for us is going to be to tape up and protect some of the spots, like the rubbers here for example, just areas that basically we want to keep protected from the polisher, because things like rubber, it's not supposed to get scratched. So we'll do that and then we're all ready to start polish, which is the heavy lifting. So let's get to it. So guys, the NSX has been fully polished and washed now, post-polish. So the last thing we have to do before we can coat it is the panel wipe, which I'll just grab from here. You've probably seen this before. This is the panel wipe. This just allows the surface to be purified, like from all the compounds and stuff that we use for polishing. So this is the final step for prepping before we start the coating. So let's do it. All right, it's that time of day, so we are about to start coating. Here in front of me we have Crystal Serum Light. So this is the base coat that we're going to be using. This thing is good for 8 years. It's a ceramic coat base. What this does obviously protects the car, gives it some waterproofing, and increases the shine. So you basically get that protection on the car, but you also get like a better finish on the car too. And your car wash times are like halved because the drying is so quick. So this is what I totally recommend. Specifically, the Crystal Serum Light is good for the 90s cars, the older kind of paint. You can use Ultra on newer cars because it's a bit of a stronger compound. Here we have a NSX, obviously 90s car. Most of the paint's original, so we're going to be using the light. So that's what this is. Here we have the applicator pad, which is how we'll be applying it. So essentially we drip the coating onto here and then apply it with the pad. That's that. Takes a bit of time, maybe about 2 hours to do the base coat. So let's make a start. Okay, great day for us in Shogun. My Ferrari just turned up. Who wants to start?
It's my Ferrari, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my Ferrari.
I'm trying to claim it.
Yeah, you start first.
Hey guys, we just thought we'd take a quick time out of the NSX video. Something very exciting turned up today, right here. The fantastic looking F8 Ferrari just turned up today for PPF. And super excited to have it in the shop, right? First time to have a Ferrari in.
Yeah, it's really an iconic moment for us because we had Lambo from Jake's friend. It was LP 750 SV.
SV, yeah.
And that one was already driven. It's not brand new. It's not fresh off the cargo. So this one is actually came up
from the dealer, right?
Straight from the dealer, yeah. So yeah, we're very happy to have the Ferrari in the shop. That's why we paused the NSX shop.
Yeah,
for the
we wanted
Ferrari.
to just straight away put this on the camera basically.
Yeah.
And it's a really cool moment for us because literally 2 days ago, we finally turned 1 year old in the shop.
Oh yeah, it is.
And literally
it is, yeah.
all we had was like our cars,
CRZ, yeah.
CRZ, and then
Vet.
just looking
Alpha,
around, no walls,
no
nothing,
walls,
just
nothing.
a few
Yeah.
chairs and tables. So in 1 year, we've got looking around, just like seeing all the progress basically.
Yeah,
It feels
it is.
great.
Indeed, indeed. And it feels like, finally able to get our hands on, actual supercar.
The cars we want to work on. Yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Speaking of the NSX, we already did the first base coat, crystal serum light from G-Technique. And the curing process is about an hour right now. That's why we're taking another break. And after an hour, we're going to apply the hydrophobic top coat. We're going to apply it for 2 layers. So in between that, we take rest period. That's why I got time to check out the Ferrari. So
yeah, they knew we needed a break, so they brought it in perfect timing.
at the perfect timing, yeah, exactly. I think our cameraman can also do like a few cinematic shots for the Ferrari.
Absolutely.
In between the video, so enjoy the cinematics. All right, so the NSX is finally done. We did the crystal serum light base coat, and then we did 2 EXO hydrophobic top coat for the car. And it looks fantastic right now. It looks like brand new, and you can tell that the body has like a really thick layer of coating on top, sitting on top of the clear coat and the paint. So it looks fantastic. I'm really happy to see the result. With which we transformed 1993. Yes, 1993 NSX back to its life, back to its
into its prime again.
Prime
basically.
time again, exactly. About this car, there's actually another really interesting back story about this car, so I'll let Jake explain it.
Yeah, so when the owner brought the car to us, he actually bought it from a shop and did some digging on the previous owners. And the previous owner that had it before him, the name, all the details were there. But there was one owner before that, which all the details got removed. And then he went and did some more digging because it's a bit strange. Like there was 2 previous owners. How come the first guy who bought the car is no longer in the books?
Isn't it just one owner though, I think?
It was one owner. Who kept his name, and then the original owner got taken out. So it's actually 2 owner previously.
Yeah. But it's still pretty rare, huh?
Which is good, yeah considering 20-something years, right?
Yeah.
Only 2 people.
Yeah.
But the reason that the guy's name was removed, he did further digging, found the name, did some research into the guy, and it turns out it's one of the creators of Ultraman, who owned the car. So this is like Ultraman's creators ex NSX. Which is crazy to know because this is like an iconic part of the culture.
Anime, manga, and also like really interesting is the color.
Yeah, Ultraman Silver.
It is Ultraman Silver.
It's on brand.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like this is the kind of car we love to work on because both of us love the NSX a lot. And then being in Japan, doing this stuff in Japan, having that extra element of like, oh, Ultraman's creator, X car is here. It's like a bit surreal to have that combination. So
yeah.
Very fortunate to have it in the shop, and great experience for us to work on it. Lovely condition, so looking forward to give it back to the owner tomorrow.
Yes, exactly. So the owner is picking up the car tomorrow morning, and which is a Saturday. We're all going to be here, and then hopefully we can also do video shooting of Jake driving the car, because there's one of Jake's favorite car, and then we could also do some like POV or even, you know, from the side, passenger side, filming Jake, like what's his reaction of an NSX, because Jake used to race in Modulo, right? Team Modulo.
Team Modulo, yeah.
He was driving the new NSX, not the NA1, not the NA2, but the newer one.
New gen,
the hybrid one, but it's not hybrid.
No, yeah.
Remembered, right?
GT3 specs, so hybrid's taken out, rear-wheel drive.
Rear-wheel drive, yes.
And yeah, 2020 season of Super GT, I got to help develop that car, and great experience. So kind of a special thing for me personally. I love this car and have a bit of history with the successor of this model. So yeah, I would love to try this. Hopefully tomorrow we can take it for a spin. Thanks everyone for watching. Please like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment down below. Stay tuned for the next video.